Putin just called Trump's bluff on Ukraine, with the Russian art of the no deal. A no is not a yes when it is a maybe, a probably not, or an only if. This is the painfully predictable lesson the Trump administration's first real foray into wartime diplomacy with the Kremlin has dealt. They've been hopelessly bluffed. They asked for a 30-day, frontline-wide ceasefire, without conditions. On Tuesday, they got, after a theatrical week-long wait and hundreds more lives lost, a relatively small prisoner swap, hockey matches, more talks, and, per the Kremlin readout, a month-long mutual pause on attacks against energy infrastructure. This last phrase is where an easily avoidable technical minefield begins. Per U.S. President Donald Trump's post and that of his press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, the agreement concerned energy and infrastructure. These are two entirely different sets of ideas. Russia says it will not attack Ukraine's electricity grids and gas supplies, as it has mercilessly over the past years, to the extent that Ukraine's winters have always been a dicey dance with icy families and reserve power sources. The White House, confusingly, in a disagreement, typo or translation nuance, has extended this truce to potentially every part of Ukraine that is considered infrastructure, bridges, perhaps key roads, or ports, or railways. It has created conditions that are almost impossible for Russia's relentless pace of air assaults, which resumed, as they do every night, on Tuesday night, to adhere to. Arguably, with summer close and the urgent need for Ukrainians to have heating reduced, Moscow ceasing energy infrastructure attacks is less of a concession. For Kiev, however, the demand they stop hitting Russia's energy infrastructure removes one of the most potent forms of attack Ukraine has. For months they have used long-range drones and missiles to strike Russia's oil refineries and pipelines, causing serious damage to the Kremlin's main fundraising tool, the export of its hydrocarbons, principally to China and India. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky appeared amenable to the idea of a pause Tuesday, but said he still needed to know the details. World Europe. Putin just called Trump's bluff on Ukraine, with the Russian art of the no deal. Analysis by Nick Patton-Walsh, CNN. 5-minute read. Updated 5:19 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Wednesday, March 19, 2025. 250318 Christo Gross of Putin Trump call horizontal 1.00 38 06.still002.jpg. Journalist on Russia's wanted list breaks down alpha mail message from Putin to Trump. 201. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu delivers remarks on Tuesday, March 18, 2025. We will return to battle. Netanyahu makes promises to Israelis after airstrikes shatter ceasefire. 142. 21466288, Black Sea Maps exp thumb1.jpg. Russia's Black Sea strategy is key to understanding the war in Ukraine. See how. 241. Woman eating bagel in China. Healthy and good-looking. Chinese consumers go bonkers for bagels. 232. Leighton.jpg. Classic Russian moves. Retired colonel analyzes Putin's position in ceasefire negotiations. 258. 202503143-3_split.jpg. Here's what Americans living 15 miles from the Canadian border think of tariffs. 330. Russian shops China DV split thumb.jpg. Dolls, vodka and chocolate. See why Russian shops are opening up across China. 213. Wombat.jpg.jpg. US influencer has fled Australia after taking baby wombat from mother. 131. Thumb Pakistan hostages 1.jpg. Video shows passengers being taken hostage in Pakistan. 114. Vatican City, Vatican, March 13th. Newly elected Pope Francis I looks out at the thousands of people in St. Peter's Square on March 13, 2013 in Vatican City, Vatican. Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio was elected as the 266th pontiff and will lead the world's 1.2 billion Catholics. Photo by Spencer Platt, Getty Images. CNN Vatican correspondent on Pope Francis' impact on 12th anniversary. 201. 250312 Farid copy 01.00 01 20